Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Miami Marlins.
And now.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Miami Marlins.
And getting the start for Miami, Sandy Alcantara. He features a sinker, a changeup, a curve, a four-seamer, and he works in a slider.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
All right, ready to get underway. Brendan Donovan now at the plate. Line drive. Oh, he can't squeeze it. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in.
He's safe.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Ivan Herrera.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
That's 2-1. Now 1-2. Runner at second, nobody out. And there's a ball.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Ground ball, left side, and that's just foul. Man at second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
In the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And here's the first baseman, Alec Burleson.
Aye. Ball one.
That one is absolutely belted. Base hit. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
On the ground to third. Fair ball. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Batting fifth, short.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in, you got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Runners at first and second with one gone. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ball inside.
Still only one out here in the inning. In for a strike, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Casey going back. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. 1-2 here. In the air, right field. Casey makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals.
Jordan Walker.
He was late there. Strike 1. Hot shot to third. Fires across the diamond. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Bottom of the first. Our starting pitcher in this one, Matthew Liberatore.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Marcy getting ready to hit. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Hey!
And the lefty with the 0-1. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. To first. Double play. Nicely done. Base is empty after the double play. Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. Ball 1, no strikes. This one in the air, center field. Donovan on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back here at Lone Depot Park, and here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
Throws across the diamond and quickly one away in the second.
Center fielder Victor Scott II.
And first offering is fouled off. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Next pitch off the plate, and that's ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Inside, ball 1.
And it's 1-1.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
2 down, nobody on. Line drive, caught. Back here in Miami, and now for the Marlins, Agustin Ramirez. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. And they cut into the deficit. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Otto Lopez stands in now and watches strike one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first.
He's out.
Got him. One away on the strikeout. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Oh, 1. Ball 2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting 8th, first baseman.
And up next for Miami, Graham Pauley.
Hey!
And that chops in for a strike. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Got him looking for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. All set for the start of the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Ivan Herrera. And there's a strike. On the ground to the left. Gets it to first. And one away in the top of the 3rd.
Now batting, the first baseman, Alec Burleson.
And
Ball,
another
that's
ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher walk away.
And now 3-1. Right through there for a strike. Back to the mound. He's got it. On to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Left fielder.
2 down, bases empty. And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Chop to 3rd. Tosses across to first. St. Louis goes down in order. Bottom of the inning,
Leading
and at
off
the
for
plate for
Marlins,
Miami, Connor
third
Norby.
baseman, Connor Norby.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And
Ball
ball
one.
one. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. 2-2 on the way. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's a 2-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on
Now
strikes.
batting, center fielder, Jacob Marcy.
That one the other way. And foul ball. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a
That's a
little
ball.
bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
That misses, and that's ball two. Another one. That's 5 straight
Now batting,
strikeouts.
second baseman,
And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. He's 0 for 1. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. On to the fourth,
Leading off for
and
the
stepping in for the Cardinals,
shortstop,
Mason Wynn. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
You know, these Cards doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging
Inside,
on the
ball one.
defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Gorman.
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
0-2 now. And that's
Nope, that's off
outside.
the plate. Ball two.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And it's a strikeout for the Sandman, his second of the game.
Jordan
2
Walker.
outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Jordan Walker. 0 for 1 so far. Check swing went around. Strike one. Sliced hard but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Gets under it and pops it up. Norby on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at Lone Depot
Leading off
Park.
for the
And at the
Marlins,
plate for Miami,
left fielder,
Kyle Stowers. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Outside with the breaking ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Inside, ball 2.
That's to third, and he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Now at the plate, Christopher Morel. He's already homered here in this one.
Hey!
2 down, nobody on. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it. Hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Morel off of first with 2 away. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
There's a strike. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
2 outs, bases full. Hawley will hit next. That's ripped into the outfield. And this one looks like trouble. 1 runs in, another comes in to score. The run scores all the way from first, and they lead by 2.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
That's upstairs.
That one misses, and that is ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Reaching for it and brings it in. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the Cardinals catcher, Pedro Pajes. And there's a strike. On the ground, right side. Pauly takes it to the bag, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The center fielder, Victor Scott II.
That one close, ruled a ball, and it's 1-0. Swing and a bouncer. Pauly takes it himself, and the first 2 set down on the top of the 5th. So the lineup flips over. Now it's going to be Brendan Donovan.
Nope. Ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one pushed foul.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Marcy makes the grab, and that's the inning.
Now pitching for
New
St.
pitcher
Louis.
for the Cardinals, number 67.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Jacob Marcy.
Swinging a foul out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Late swing, foul to the left. The 0-2. Backed off the plate that time. And down on strikes. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Short hop liner, handled it short. Slings to
He's
first.
out.
Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Now batting left fielder Kyle Sowers.
That misses. Ball 1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Donovan on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Top of the 6th
Leading
inning.
off
Here's
for
the Cardinal
the
DH,
designated
Ivan
hitter,
Herrera.
Ivan Herrera.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
And
That's
now
a ball.
1 and 2. And
Nope.
misses inside.
That's inside.
Set down on strikes. And that's 4
Now batting
strikeouts.
the first baseman Alex Burleson.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
That one ripped, but foul. 0-2 now. And that skips in the dirt. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a 1-2.
This
Ball
guy's
2.
a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Lars Nootbaar. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Off the
Ball.
mark there, and the count is 1-1. And that is out of play. Swings and misses, struck him out. And he strikes. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Agustin Ramirez.
Hey!
Center field. Scott under this one. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Christopher Morel.
Ball, that's out.
He's
Too high.
just
Ball.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the
Hey.
last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Right through there for a strike.
2.
And it remains 2-2.
Great swing and solid contact, just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Comes the 2-2. Inside,
That's
almost
inside.
got him. This one in the air, right field. Walker pulls it in on the run. New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Chris Roycroft.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Lopez
Ball 1.
up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. Foul ball there. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
2-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. We go to the top of the 7th. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. And a bunt towards 3rd. And safe at first, a bunt single.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Dropping a drag bunt there. I love it.
New pitcher for the Marlins, Calvin Fauché.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Tying run at the plate. And a big swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And that one gets past the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
The tying run at the plate. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two. Hit hard on the ground to short. In plenty of time to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. So now with 1 away and a man at 2nd. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. There's a strike.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss. as he was out front that time. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third. The throw home. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And it's now 5-4. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. And it's 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And up next for St. Louis, Victor Scott. Not even close there. Ball one. Ground ball to the right side. He's in there.
Yep, he made it.
Now pitching.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Tyler Phillips.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Fly ball down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs.
0-1.
This one in the air, center field. Marcy brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 7th, and now for the Marlins, Owen Casey.
Owen Casey.
Ball, that's inside.
And a foul ball. Fastball is
that's
outside. Left field, and it stays fair. And a good start to the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here, and now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Quick move to first.
No,
Casey
he's safe.
back on a dive. Fouled off. He was late. And the 0-1. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That one lifted to left. Nootbaar moves under it. He's got it. One out man at first. And now it's going to be Connor Norby. Pitch misses outside. And that is ball one. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-1.
Ball, that's in.
Ground ball could be 2. Flips it. There's 1, and that's 2. Back here in Miami. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Ivan Herrera. And out number 1 on the ground.
Now batting, first baseman, Alex Burleson.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1. The Marlins holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball. That's inside.
Swings through that. On the ground. Oh, what a stop. To his knee, the throw. Throw is high and over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a change being made out at second. Cardinals going with a pinch runner, Nathan Church. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Lars Nootbaar. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Swings through that one.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And that one almost got him.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Called out on strikes.
Now back, shortstop, Nathan Nootbaar.
Just
Nope,
missed.
that's a ball.
Church stands at second with 2 gone. Chopped on the ground. Norby tosses to first, and that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 49.
This change for the Cardinals. Now playing first base, number 63, Joel Pozo.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Marcy. He swings and fouls one off. Here's your 1. And a strike on the outside edge. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Inside, almost got him. Fights it off, he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 gone here.
Second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
That's a ball.
Strike 1. That's to third. Gorman throws
He's
on
out.
to first. And they got him.
Up next for
2
the
down,
Marlins.
base is empty.
Left
And up next
fielder,
for Miami, Kyle Stowers. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball 1.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Popped up left side. makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at Lone Depot Park, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Gorman. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
This one in the air, center field. Marcy. And there's one down.
Now back, right fielder Jordan Walker.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And a count 1-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one just misses. 2-2.
That's a really good take.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Stays alive. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The Fish trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Cardinals now with just 1 out remaining. Here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
High fly ball down the left field line. Stowers going back. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.